there are about 20 species of coronavirus. And most of these species of coronavirus, they do not affect the human beings. So when they say coronavirus, there's this damage, actually they're giving misinformation. Most of the coronavirus doesn't cause damage to the human beings. There are 5 species. There are 8 species which cause a problem. 5 of these species cause a very minimal problem to the human beings. There are 3 species which really are detrimental and cause a great damage to the human beings. If you read, the coronavirus was first discovered in the animals in 1930s. It was first discovered in chickens, which caused a respiratory tract infection in the chickens. Later on in 1940s, it was found in mouse, and in human beings, the first time it was found was in 1960s, and it was called human coronavirus. And the first time the word human coronavirus came in the print media was in 1968. As I mentioned, out of the 20 species, out of the 20 species available of coronavirus, only 8 affect the human beings. 5 are very mild and doesn't cause a major problem to human beings. The 3 are detrimental. Number 1 is the SARS coronavirus. SARS is severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, coronavirus, COV. This mainly spread in the world. It was declared a pandemic in 2003. It started in 2002 in China. It mainly spread in 2003, and 2004 was the last that it was seen. So SARS coronavirus mainly spread in 2003. It started in 2002 and in 2004. After that, it wasn't seen. It was mainly a respiratory tract symptoms were seen. It was declared as a pandemic by the WHO. And the second one is MERS, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus. This Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, it spread in 2012. And it affected about 2,494 people in the world. And about 858 people died because of MERS. It spread in about 24 countries, and yet they're keeping a track. As late as the end of 2019, the report said there were 2,494 cases in the full world over all these about 10 years, and it killed 858 human beings. That means a mortality, a death rate of 34.4%. Whereas SARS coronavirus, it had infected 8,098 people in the world and killed 774 people, less than 10% death rate. That is 9.55% death rate. Recently, a few months ago, came the third coronavirus species, which was very deadly for the human beings, and that was COVID-19, coronavirus disease 2019, also called as SARS-CoV-2, that is severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. This was first came into existence and notified to the WHO was in the end of December 2019, and the infection started a couple of months, some say November, some say October, some say earlier in 2019. What I gave you information is about coronavirus, which is there, and it is already established information. You can go to any medical journal, any medical site, and the information will be somewhat similar. COVID-19, coronavirus 2019 disease, it is new. We aren't aware of the details. There is no established treatment for it yet. There are research being done. So if the medical fraternity who are specialized in this field, if they give their comments, it's okay. But every Tom, Dick and Harry talking about the treatment, talking about to take care about it, and the guy is doing it, is not our field. Even if we turn out to be right tomorrow out of fluke, that doesn't mean what we did is that, because